Hello guys, welcome to dingpongcrate, and today's video is going to be Eufy, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a flood security camera, and this is the one I am going to install in my house today. Before I install that, I need to show to you something right up there, okay? That flood camera thing, I need to take it down that I bought from Costco, and that thing has failed me within 90 days. But right next to it, there's a bee with hornets. The nest has been built in up there. And it's going to be a scary to how to kill it. I don't know. If you guys are scared of the hornets and bees and stuff like I am, oh yeah, I got to deal with that. And I don't know how to deal with it. I want you guys to help me and leave in comments on how to kill that stupid hornet nest, because I gotta deal with it because I need to install with this. All right, let's get right into it and let me explain the opening, installations, and operations, and result and all right now. Okay, guys, take a look at this plug right here. This plug right inside is hornet's nest inside. This is going to be such a spooky and crazy stunt I ever gonna do, and I'm feared for it because I don't know if you're just like me or not, but I am very afraid of hornet, and because it's just gonna be like what, hundreds and hundreds of hornets inside in a one giant nest inside, and if they all attack me, I'm a dead Oriental. Look at that. This is so crazy. Look at, there's an egg right there. Let me try to open it more. Ooh. Okay. Scary. Okay, I gotta open it. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Look at how big is the honeycomb it is. Oh, it's not even honeycomb, it's hornet cone or whatever. Bee nest. Scary. All right, guys, I do have this hornet wasp killer up here, and somebody broke my nozzle here, and so it's broken. So I had to grab another nozzle sprayer and hopefully tape it on like this so it stays in place. But when I tested, it scored sideways. I'm hoping that this thing will score more direct so that when I climb up there, it will die. So that's the plan. So let me go ahead and climb up. Let me go ahead and turn this thing on. Okay, so I got my gloves on, I got sunglasses on, I got hat, and I got this. So hopefully, wish me a luck, guys. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm so scared, guys. There's a hornet, whole bunch of them. There's like, oh my gosh, just like 50 of them up here. And the nest is huge. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Dang it, it broke. It didn't quite work. Ah! You die, you sucker. How'd you like that? You want to try to sting me? All right, guys. So here is a Eufy security, and this one is joined by other company called Anchor, and with the two companies combined together, they come up with a great device on a flood security camera. And so this lens right here, is about the 3K. No, take it back, 2K telephoto lens on this one, and this one's right here is about 3K wide angle lens for it. And so because this thing's head rotates like this, so whoever's come to your property, this AI feature will be able to capture them and track them wherever they go. Doesn't matter how far or how close, this thing will move, up and down like this. Kind of like a little drone guy, in your house for it. So he has like a 360 surveillance with 2000 lumen lights on both sides of the lens here. And also this device does not have any monthly fee on this one because it has ST storage card. You can plug it in here, and about 128 gigabytes storage thing, so we can have a plenty of that. So this is the footage from the Eufy security floodlight camera, and this one has a built-in AI tracking system. And so far, this camera has been tracking me really good, just precise, and going up to the street and how far it goes. And then I'm just running around like a lunatic, like a ding pong guy does. And ignore this guy. He's just making a foolish out of himself. But look at him. He's having fun, showing you off the camera what footage it can do. Yeah, that's me. And I forgot to mention to you, the most important thing is how does hardwire works. There it goes. And then you have a connectors in the back of it. And so if you don't have a conjunction box for it, well, the Eufy, they supplied you with this without the conjunction box. And then here is the wire that goes with it. And then incoming power, you can go ahead and connect with this in these 3 slots right here. And so that's how you will have your power on this particular security camera on this one. And that's pretty much it for it. And so why don't we go ahead and do some connection with the app now. Alright guys, so I go ahead and hook up to the power to here to USB, and if you guys want to know where I plugged it in, it's from the bottom part of the camera, and that's where you put SD cards in and your USB-C right here, and you have to connect this one in order to set up an app for Eufy. So let's go to my phone right here, and let's go ahead and do some connecting. Now if you're a first comer, then you have to do signing and do all that fun stuff first. But since I already have my connection with a doorbell from a couple years ago, so I'm using the same app, and all I'm doing now is just adding a device to it. So I have a Floodlight cam. E340 is what I have. And so I can go ahead and click to that and go next. Okay, and then now it's going to ask me to either to connect to the home base or to connect it to the router. Well, I'm going to choose the router here. Okay, and I gotta do some scanning. I did a QR connection right there, and setting up for my router for the home rather than the base unit. And so I'm gonna go ahead and tap this one to next. Press and sync the button at the top of the floodlight cam for 2 seconds until you hear a beeping noise. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and push this button and hold it for 2 seconds until I hear a beep noise. And right now, it's trying to sync, and there's a blue light right there. And so I have to wait until this systems go through the cycle. And the app says, yes, there is a flashing blue light. So let's go ahead and touch that one. And so if you would like to use your Bluetooth, so allow. And then we're going to do some connectivity here. So a few minutes ago, it says it connected to Wi-Fi and loading is successful. And now the thing is turning to calibrate. And so your camera was added and successfully under what the screen says. So I'm going to go to the next. So now be the good time to go ahead and insert the SD card when you do an installation process. Alright, so in order to put the new power for the Eufy flood security light, I'm going to add an extra power from here, and then I'm going to show it to the connection right below. But first I need to have attached the power from here to jump in and go down there. So let me go ahead and attach this one. here is a night scene with a security camera, and I am jogging along and going from one end of the driveway. I'm going sideways to show you guys how well that this camera is tracking of me. And here I am making a fool out of myself. And here I am, #1 fan for you guys. This is so amazing how well this camera can be able to track the vehicle and the color that it brings out, and still be able to record from far distance, just even around the corner as well. Impressive. Alright guys, so finally this thing is done. It took me a little bit longer than I thought, and it took me another couple more hours for it. But there's two things I found out that I'd like to share the experience with you as I was installing this unit here. And the very first one is I'm going to show you a screen of right now what I'm talking about, but there's a wire and device right here. It connects from the power incoming to the device. There's 3 connectors that connects. It's not very easy. It's very hard to move things around, especially when you have a hard wires coming in, and hard wire doesn't really move around or flexible that much just because they're more stiff. And so I did have a hard time with that. That's why it took me a little bit longer to install this. And then the second thing is, for this Eufy, the QR printout is not in a manual or anywhere other than right here in the back of this device. And so because of that, it's very good idea to have a picture taken extra on your phone, just in case you need to somehow set up a QR code or whatever, or setting up this new device. It's good to have another extra picture saved so that you don't have to dismantle this to get a QR code every time. It's another advice that I want to deliver to you because that's what I learned. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and see you next time, and I see you later.